Halo sahabat kompas.com, kita bertemu lagi ya di Sporty seputar olahraga terkini, dan kali ini saya Firzie Idris berkesempatan untuk melakukan wawancara eksklusif bersama legenda Liverpool Leiva yang menghabiskan 10 tahun bersama kubu. Yuk kita ngobrol bareng yuk. Halo Lukas, how are you?
Very good, thank you.
How are you finding Jakarta so far?
Yeah, very good. You know, I've been here just a few days, but amazing. You know, support. You know, from the fans. You know, it's unbelievable how big is the community here. You know, Liverpool community, which makes me very happy. And of course, coming back as a former player now, it's even more special because you get the chance to meet a lot of fans, to have the feeling, and I hope they are enjoying as well.
You were at the Liverpool store yesterday wearing the shirt. How was that feeling for you?
Yeah, well, I like to understand the culture. You know, I think each country have different cultures. You have to respect that and understand. You know, so it was amazing. It was a very nice experience.
Okay, you're coming here. This is a new era for Liverpool with the Adidas partnership and the signings that is like blowing out the other team out of the water. What do you think of the Liverpool team so far, especially in your playing position in the midfield?
Yeah, I think Liverpool has done very good signings. You know, they managed to get the players early as well, which is really important. You know, a lot of them are from the beginning of the preseason, so it gives the manager, you know, good time for them to understand the role, to adapt as quick as they can. Looking forward, really exciting, you know, excited to see these new players, young players, you know, but with a lot of experience already, the likes of Birds. You know, he won the best player in the Bundesliga, but he's still very young. So I think the future is really bright for the club.
If you want to single out maybe one or two players that you think will stood out for Liverpool next season, will it be Wirtz or?
Well, yeah, I think both. I think, you know, of course, attackers are always special. So Ekitike and Wirtz, I think they would, you know, they will add something extra to the squad, maybe comparing to last year. But let's not forget, we won the Premier League, you know, with the players that were there, you know, and the same, you know, Alisson, fantastic goalkeeper, Virgil, a fantastic leader, Mo Salah, you know. So I think Gakpo is strong, finished the season last year in a very strong way, and he's doing a fantastic preseason. So McAllister, Zoboslai, you know, Gravenberch, we have so many good players, and you know, Robertson, very consistent. So I think like I said, the depth of the squad is really big, and will give the manager a lot of options. So really excited to see.
Yeah. Coming back to the central midfield position that you played back in the day, we don't see a lot of midfielders like in the mold of Gerrard, Lampard, even Xabi himself in Real Madrid. He's maybe finding it difficult to find that elite midfielder to like that can spray the ball around in midfield. Do you see any differences between the evolution of the positional play?
I think so. I think the football itself goes improves and but you know, we shouldn't expect that one Stevie Gerrard will born every year. You know, it's very hard to find a Stevie Gerrard, and you will be probably one in 50 years. You know, so and Alonso is the same. Of course, we can mention other guys that didn't play for Liverpool, but the likes of Iniesta, Xavi. These guys, they don't. It's not there every day. So, but of course, I think there are a lot of good teams. A lot of good players, and you know, McAllister has been fantastic for the club. Maybe in a different way, but still very important. Won a lot of competition with the club already. So yeah, I think they have to adapt the style, but I wouldn't expect to find a new Stevie Gerrard very soon. So because he's a unique player.
Yeah, coming back to Stevie Gerrard also, what was the dressing room was like with him, like with his captaincy in the team?
Yeah, he was a great leader, you know, a great captain. Of course, he was leading by example. He was a fantastic professional, but also a great guy. Worked really hard. He was always demanding from the others, you know, and it was great experience. I was very young when I joined the club, so I had some fantastic role models like him, like Xavi, like Samidipia, you know, which I could learn a lot from them.
What did you learn the most from players such as?
I think give you 100%. Of course, you know, be focused, be patient, prepare yourself. Even though that maybe at the beginning I wasn't playing as much as I would like to. Be ready for the chance, because the chance will come at some point. And I think I could you know, I could learn a lot because they were always ready. It doesn't matter in which game, in which tournament. If they were not happy, but they were always there working really hard.
Okay. And you played, if I'm not mistaken, 346 games for Liverpool.
Yes.
If you could rewind time and replay just one game out of those 10 years played for Liverpool, what game would that be and why?
I would replayed maybe the League Cup final that we lost against Man City on penalties, and I missed a penalty, so I think I would replay that game because it means that maybe we would have won, you know, another silverware, or maybe the Europa League final against Seville, you know, which we lost as well in Basel. I was on the bench. I didn't play that game, but if I would accept to stay on the bench and we win the game. So it would be brilliant. So these two games, I think I would replay. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And one football manager in history you wish you had played for under but didn't.
There are a few, of course. We can say, you know, so many big managers that had fantastic titles. Let me think. It's not an easy
Take your
one,
time, yeah.
but you know, he's one of our biggest rivals. You know,
Oh, yeah?
but he's a manager that I really like. I think Guardiola.
Oh, Guardiola.
Is someone that I think you know, it would be very. I would have learned a lot as well because it's a different style of manager, and maybe having the experience to work with him, I think would add something to my game.
Excellent game. Okay. And one match across football history that you would love to play in. It doesn't have to be from Liverpool or Brazil game.
I think or a Champions League final or a World Cup final. I think you know, one of
Which Champions League final or which World Cup final that you would like to play in? Is it 2002?
2000, no, well, 2002 we won, Brazil
you won,
won.
of course, yeah.
Yeah, so could it be 2002? Yes, of course, and maybe 2005 in Istanbul.
2005 in
Yes,
Istanbul,
I
okay.
think would it be.
You would love to play in that
Of course, well, especially because Liverpool won, Brazil won, so it's perfect, perfect.
Sure, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Lucas, thank you so much. Ya, sahabat kompas.com, begitulah tadi bincang-bincang singkat gua bersama legenda Liverpool Leiva. Saksikan liputan-liputan kami lainnya hanya di sporty.kompas.com.